discuss with testing how to we can do. Okay. So actually I will give for the performance testing training. We have the in performance testing, we have different tools in market like Loadrunner 1, Neoload and JMeter, LoadGen, so Asta. So using these tools, we can do for the performance testing. Maximum 99% of companies, all MNCs, more level 4 companies also using for the Loadrunner only, evergreen tool for the performance testing point of view. Going to the small companies will be there like 5 to 15, 20 like employees will be there, right? 20 employees, 30. So below 50 employees also will be there some company. So they will be go with the JMeter because so they don't have budget for small companies do the purchase for the load runner. So that is why what they can do means they will go with the JMeter tool. So JMeter is an open source tool, means anyone can download it and they can do for the testing. So that is why very small companies will go with the JMeter. All MNC based, all companies maximum using for the load runner is one of the important tool, and you can learn load runner. Every tool will be similar only, but terminal will be different. So maximum 99.99% companies using load runner only. Only 1% of companies using for this all Neoload, JMeter, LoadGen, Soasta. And going to this JMeter only and load runner. These two tools I will give for the training, load runner and JMeter. So because load runner is one of the evergreen tool for the performance testing. JMeter is also open source tool. So that is why I will give for the JMeter also how to do for the performance testing point of view, how to we can do for the testing, how to do execution, these all things I will explain for the JMeter. So, but your knowledge point of view, how many tools in market means you need to know for the these are the tools. It's clear. So, what are the tools? Loadrunner, Neoload, JMeter, LoadGen, Soasta. So, going to the Loadrunner, actually performance testing. So, what is the performance testing? Nothing but see, for example, we have the Facebook application will be there. So what will happen? Facebook application exam our that is our project. So they are asking to do for the performance testing. So performance testing majorly we can do for the multiple user point of view. Like we want to test with the 1,000 users or 20,000 users, 1 lakh users. So we need test for the application behavior under various conditions. What is the behavior of that application? So maybe 1,000 users will access, their application will be slow or their application will be anything will be cross. See, for example, what will happen? Every festival season, so Flipkart, Amazon, Snapdeal, so these are different type of right? So they will give for the some offers. Then what will happen at the offer time? What will happen? Every user will be go to log in their application, and after that they will purchase for the any one of the product. So at that time load will be more. Maybe they not done for the performance testing. What will happen? Their application will be crash because they don't know how many number of users will be come to the picture when they are given for the offer time. So then what they can do? Last time already we did offer. Okay, last time 1 lakh users will be access. Maybe this time it's a Dasara, so this is a big festival for here. So maybe some more than 1 lakh will be users will be come. So you guys will be test with the 2 lakh, more than 2 lakh users, and our application will be cross or not, and my application is slow or not. You guys will be check and let me. So that is a major point of view we can do for the performance testing. Got it? So going to the load runner, we have the 5 components. What are the components? Means virtual user generator and controller and agent process and load generator and analyzer. So one by one, like virtual user generator and controller, agent process, load generator, analyzer. So in Loadrunner only, these are the components. We can do for the one by one. What is the virtual user generator and controller? What thing we can do? What is the agent process, load generator, analyzer? So going to the virtual user generator, nothing but we want to some business flow will be there. Business flow, nothing but see, for example, Facebook means what things we can do. we can launch the Facebook application, and after that what we can do, we can log in, and after that we can upload video, download video, and chatting, like and comment and log out. So this is the business flow. This business flow you need to record the using the views. Views is a one of the component for the load runner. Using the views we need to record this script. Otherwise, for example, some flight booking application will be there. So that is the our flight booking is our project, assume. Okay, flight booking is our project. So in flight booking means, so any application what we can do, we need to launch the URL, right? Without launch we can directly book the ticket, no, right? Launch URL, and after that what we can do, we need to log in the application, login, and after that login we need to book the flight. Means what we need to do, we need to click on the some flights button, right? Then only what are the available flights we are able to see, like click on flights, click on flights. So after that what we need to do, so once we can click on flights, where to where we can go, like what is the our departure city, what is the arrow city you need to give, right? So means you need to find the flight, find the flight, and after that what we need to do, we need to like for example I find for the departure London to some Paris I am going. So after that I click on that. Next what will happen, so it will show the different type of flights. We need to select that flight, and after that we need to book the flight. Means we need to do for the payment also one of the transaction. So and the next one will be log out. So you need to book the flight, means we need to do for this all things. Okay, so I will show you now. We have one application will be there, flight booking. I will show you how it is application will be there before. So this is the one of the flight booking application. First what I did, I launched the application is the flight booking application. This is the web tour flight booking application. I launch is completed. After launch is completed, what we can do, you can observe here. Launch is done. First transaction. We can call it as a each and every one will be transaction. Launch is one transaction, login is one transaction, click on flight and find flight and payment and log out. So in enter this business flow, each and every one we can call it as a transaction. So now what we need to do, we need to log in application. So I log in. See, click on this. See, login is completed. So you need to book the ticket, means we need to click on the flight. And after that, this is the departure city, arrival city. You need to select for the departure city. Where to where you can go. Some London to, you can select for the Paris, whatever maybe you can select. And this is the departure date and a return date. If you want change, means you can change it here. And number of passengers, if you want change, means you can give for the 2, means you can do. And this is the seating preferences. If you want to the window or none, or you need to select this one. And type of seat also we have the business or first class. So you need to select for the depends on the your requirement, you can change. Click on continue. See, find see flight departure from the London to Paris 9th 13, okay, 2022. These all available flights. So depends on the your time, depends on the cost, you need to select for the any one of the flight. So after that, what is asking payment details. So you need to give for the payment details, like a street address you can give. Okay, I'm giving for the Aminpur, and city is Hyderabad. Okay, and credit card you can give for the credit card, and expiry date of the credit card you can give for the 01/25 month and year, and click on continue. See, thank you for booking through web tour application. Means through web tour application where ticket booking is completed. So final step, ticket is completed, sign up. So this is our business flow. This business flow we are doing for the using for the views and virtual user generator. We need to record the script. So after completed script, we want to execute with the multiple users like 100, 10 users, 50, how many users you want to means you can execute for the controller. Multiple user point of view you can use for the controller. And analyzer means once execution is completed, you want to analyze the results, then you can use for the analyzer. So just I will record the one script. This is the virtual user generator. Once you can install the software, we are able to see the virtual user generator and controller and analysis. So I will open for the virtual user generator. See, this is the virtual user generator. Which purpose we can use for the virtual user generator means we want to record the business flow and do for some scripting enhancements purpose, we can use for the virtual user generator. See, once we can open the virtual user generator, it will be looks like. Then if you want to add new script means click on this, and otherwise you can go to the flight also, you can click on new script solution. So you can do for the anything is fine. I am adding for the new script. Once click on this, it will be able to open this some create new script window, and we have that these all will be protocols. What is the protocol means? It is a communication between the application to tool and application server to so our application. So we have the different protocols, but you are doing for the any web application. See, nowadays what will happen? Facebook, Twitter, banking application, insurance application, healthcare application. So maximum projects only, these are projects only will be there for companies. So all will be web-based application, right? So you need to select for the protocol web HTTP HTML protocol. Always when you are selecting the protocol, you need to select for the web HTTP HTML. This is the script name. So which script we are doing? Mastan? Mastan, are you there?
Yes, yes.
So which application? This is the web tour application. The web tour application, what we are doing? Flight booking, right?
Yes, yes.
So you need to give for the proper name also. Web tour application. Application name is the web tour underscore. In that web tour, what we are doing? Flight booking. So you need to give for the professional way also for this scripting name. And after that, you can give for the today date 12/09. Okay, don't give for slash. We can continue this 12/09/2020. See, this is the script location. Means our all script will be saving here. Some documents we use and scripts it is saving. And after that, we need to click on create button. See, once we can click on create button, the window will be, it will open like this. Now you want to record means this is the record button. So just click on record button. And after that, this window will open, and now you are doing web browser, right? You can select web browser. This is the application, nothing but we have the different applications like browsers, Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge. So if you want which browser means you can select here. So now I am selecting for the Google Chrome and URL. So this is the important. So now I am doing for the flight booking application, web tour application. That is why I took for this. So maybe you are doing for the assume some Facebook application. Then you need to give for the here Facebook application. Means your project, which application you are doing, you need to give for that application URL, facebook.com. Okay. Maybe Lakshmi, we are doing for the some ICICI bank application. Then URL, what URL we need to give?
ICICI Bank URL. That means www.ICICI Bank.
Yes, very good. Now we are doing for the which application? Flight booking application.
Flight booking.
So if you want to miss, you can go to here, and this is the URL, right? You can copy and paste it. This is the URL. Okay.
Okay.
This is the URL. Otherwise, company point of what will happen, right? They will provide the URL. So you can take that URL and you can copy and paste it here. Got it?
Okay.
After that, so these are the prerequisites. After that, you need to start recording. Just click on start recording button. Click on OK. Then what will happen? Which browser you are selected? Google Chrome is selected, right? It is automatically invoke that application. You can observe, see this recording open and automatically the browser will be open. I'm not open manually. Through which browser you are selected, like we are selected Google Chrome. See, this is the Google Chrome and automatically which URL you are given?
Web tools.
Web tour flight booking URL you are given. Automatically it will open. I am not open any manually. Okay. So now already launch is completed. Next, what we need to do?
Login.
Login. So what you are doing, you need to give for that transaction name. I told, right, each and every one we can call it as a transaction. Login is a one transaction. So here you can come insert start transaction name. So what you are doing, login, right? You can click on here, just give it as a name login and click on OK. Now you can perform for the login. So here default username password will be Jojo and password will be BEANB. And click on login. See, so login is completed or not?
Completed.
Yes.
So completed means what you need to do? You need to end the transaction. We have that this is the start transaction, this is the end transaction. So you need to click on the login. So now again what you are doing? Click on flights.
Right.
Click on flight.
So before doing click on the flights, you need to go for the transaction name is a click on flights.
Right.
Click on flights. See, now you can click on flights. See, this transaction click on flights completed or not?
Yes.
So you need to end the click on flights. Now again what you are doing? Find flight. So you can give for the transaction name is a find flight. Transaction name find flight. Now you can perform for the, like you need to select for the departure city, whatever maybe London to Paris or Los Angeles, you can select it. Depends on the user to user change, right? So you can select anything. And departure date and return date also, if you want change means you can change. And we are changing for the first coach. Click on continue. Now you can observe this is also find flight transaction only. So that is why don't close this, because continue for this transaction name. So we are finding the flight. So we have different flights. You can select any one of the flight and click on continue. So now what is the transaction name?
Payment details.
Payment details. So before that, what you can do? Find flight is completed, right? You need to end this. This is the end. And now you are doing what? Payment. You can give for the payment details and click on OK. Now you need to give for the details of the here. Okay, I'm input and you can give for the city name Hyderabad. Okay, and the credit card number we'll give for the credit card number and the expiry date of the credit card and click on continue. See, payment is completed. That is why we are ticket booking is completed successfully. So payment is completed means you need to end the payment. So final, what we need to do? Sign off. So you can give for the transaction name is a sign off. And click on OK. And click on sign off. See what is our business flow to book the ticket and last will be sign off. So our entire business flow is completed or not?
Yes.
So you need to end the final sign off also. Now you want to stop the recording. This is the button. You both will be seeing, right? This is the button, stop recording. Just click on the stop recording button.
Okay.
So means you can observe, right? We are not writing any code. We are doing for the front end only. Automatically the code will be generated.
Okay.
See, once it is completed, we can click on actions because everything is recording the action part. We are able to see the also what we recorded. So you can observe this is the launch application because see login started here. Login above is the launch.
URL.
Okay, so you can observe login is a LR start transaction login and it is ended here. LR end transaction login ended. And after login ended, what we done? We click on the flight.
Right.
So this is the click on flight is ended here. And after that, what we done? Find flight.
Find flight.
So find flight, what we done? We are selected departure city and array city. Okay, and after that, what we done? See, this is the flight we are selected for the 2:32 flight, and after that, payment started, payment ended here. After payment, what we done? Sign off. So
Sign off.
by seeing the code also, you need to understand, okay, this code for the sign off code, this code for the payment code, this code for the, so we need to, means this is a very easy language to understand point of view. See, you can observe login, search flight button, click on flight, reservation, it will come. Reservation means we are doing for the reservation, London to Paris. So that is a reservation. So by seeing also, we need to identify the what is the what transaction. So maybe we are missed for the launch transaction, right? We'll give for the manual also possible. This is the start transaction. This is the end transaction. You can click on start transaction. You can give it as a launch URL. You can give for the name launch URL. Started, right? You should be must end with the transaction by here, because it is ended here only, right? So this is the end transaction. Click on end transaction. Where it is a double colon is highlighting, right? You need to give for the same name. What is the name you are given? Start transaction. Give it for the end transaction. So why we are giving for the start and end transaction means we want for the each and every transaction how much response time we are getting. Single user point of view, how much we are getting? Maybe 100 users. What is the response, average response time of the each and every transaction? So if you will execute, then you can understand for this. Okay. See, this is the execute button. So you can observe this is the reply button, nothing but execute. Just click on this. Same to you can see the runtime viewer also. Means it is a launching application. See, code will be executing like this. It's launching, so it's logging and flight booking, payment done. Logout. So your script will be passed. You can come to here, you can observe for the transaction, each and every transaction. How many times we are executed? One time only.
One time.
So one time, this is the hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. So one user, how much time it is taken? 554 milliseconds. Means within 1 second only it is happen for the all the transactions. So actually client requirement will be, he told for the, so 2 second is my SLA. Means if it is more than 2 second, you need to identify the what is the issue. But you are good for the response time, no need to identify anything.
Okay.
Got it? So this script will completed, right? What you need to do means in views and only we want to record the script and do some script enhancements. Single user point of only we can do here. Multiple user point of view means you can go to the controller. This is the controller. So this is the multiple user point of view. Want to execute test means you can open the controller. So now we need to select for the scripts. See, this is the add script will be there, right? Click on add script. So once you can click on add script, you are able to see the what are the scripts you are completed now. So what is the today date? This is our script, right? 12/09/2022. This is only, right? We done.
Yes.
So you can select that and click on add. See, it is added, and you can click on OK. So click on OK. Then we are able to see the here 3 screens. Maybe it's disconnected. Rejoin. Okay. Because within 1 minute it will be disconnect. Okay. So you can observe. Once it is completed, see, this is the script we are done, and this is the script location. Okay. And we want to design the scenario, means how many users we want to, means in the design we need to design the scenario how many users we want. So for example, I want test with the 10 users, you can give for the 10. If you want 100, you can give for the 100. So you can click on OK. You can observe here, it is highlighting here. How many users you are given? 100. So how many users you want, you can decide here. But right now we don't want much. Okay, I am executing only 10 only because it will take time, right? So just see, you can observe it is highlighted 10 users. And this is the duration, means how much time you want to execute this test. I am giving for the only 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay. So this is also stop user condition. We'll see the later. Okay. So once you can design the like this, so you need to start execution, means design phase. You want how many users you need to execute. See, you are giving for the 10 users. Now we need to execute, means you can come to the run tab. Click on run tab. Now you can see this is our script name, and we are executing how